Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, this is going to be a back to school video. So I don't know, some of you guys might be excited to go back to school and some of you guys not so much. I definitely get it, and I wanted to share some back to school videos with you guys this year. So today I'm going to be showing you guys this back to school makeup tutorial using all drugstore products because I think that's super important, and basically all students have to save money, college, high school, whatever. So using some more affordable products every day that you might go through quicker is definitely helpful to your bank account. Obviously for back to school you don't want to wear anything too heavy just because it's school. If you end up wearing anything at all, there are definitely some things that I don't do when I go to school just because it's personal preference. But yeah, so let's get started with today's video. Alright, so I have no face makeup on, but I did do my eyebrows. Well, some of you guys might not even have to do your eyebrows, which if you don't, you're very lucky. I did my brows, but I just didn't film it because it's kind of has to be unique to you, you know, do them how you like them to look. I did use an eyebrow pencil from Covergirl, so I'm going to start out with my face makeup because that's how I normally do my makeup routine. So you guys have probably seen me use this product before. I really like this Maybelline BB Cream. It looks like this. And if any of you guys are wondering, I'm in the shade 110. I really like this because it kind of helps to blur any imperfections you may have, and it just doesn't feel heavy. However, if you have kind of oily skin, I mean, even I don't really have oily skin, but this still can sometimes make you look oily after a long day, just especially because it is hydrating. But I really feel like it just doesn't look cakey on my face and looks super natural, so that's why I really like this product. If you do have more oily skin, I definitely recommend a foundation. So one foundation that I do like that's also a drugstore product is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I couldn't find it, but I do like the Covergirl foundations. But if you have oily skin, basically anything that you can find that's like mattifying might be a good product for you. So it's the summer, so you might just want to like buy a product and like test it out before the first day of school, so you can kind of see how your skin reacts to it and if it makes you look oily and things like that. So yeah, but this is what I'm going to use today because this is kind of my go-to product pretty much every day, even when I don't have school, unless I'm doing a full glam look or a look for this channel. So I'm just going to apply this, and I don't apply it to the back of my hand because in the morning, if I'm going to school, I don't have time to like put it on the back of my hand and like take my beauty blender. So it's gonna look crazy, but I just take this. I'm like already running low on this again. I've gone through so many tubes of this product. I just take it and draw it on my face basically because it's just quicker. That's all I use. And then I just take a beauty sponge that is damp and tap it all out. The thing that you can do if let me blend this out because I'm not going to talk like this. It looks super hydrating and moisturizing on my skin. If you have dry skin, you can apply a moisturizer before you apply your foundation or whatever you're going to wear for the day. But that's why I really like this, because I think this is supposed to hydrate. Yeah, this is supposed to hydrate, and it has SPF, so I just really like this product. Another thing, if you have oily skin or you just want your skin just doesn't like grab your makeup as well, definitely recommend a primer. I like the Maybelline Master Prime Highlighter and along with the NYX Angel Veil. So either one of those are really great products, and just apply that before you start your makeup and it'll help your makeup to last a little longer throughout the day. For concealer, I really like the Covergirl TruBlend. It's a lip concealer. This is a really great drugstore option. If you can get a high-end concealer, you guys know I rave about the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer all the time. I personally use that one every day for school, but for this video I'm just going to use this one because it is still a really great option. And I really like how smoothly and quickly I can apply the product to my skin just on this little brush. If you do have any blemishes, don't use a concealer that's going to highlight. So for under your eyes, you want to use a highlighting concealer, but if you have anything that you want to cover up on your face, you want to use a concealer that matches your skin tone. Get a concealer that really matches your skin tone, and then because you don't want to highlight something you're trying to cover up, so that's why you don't want to use a lighter shade. A brightening concealer is super important because I don't know about you guys, but for school, sleep is like a no-go. I take a little bit of concealer and just add it to my lids. You can use primer, but if you're trying to save time or money on another product, concealer will pretty much do the exact same thing. Now I am going to set all of this with some regular pressed powder. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. So there's a contour side and a regular powder highlighting side. I really like this because it's a 2-in-1 product. It's pretty big, so it'll last a while. I'm just setting all of my makeup with this. I don't like to bake my face with any powder for school because it takes too long. I keep that for the glam looks or just when I have more time on the weekends and stuff. But for every day, you're trying to get out of the house and you don't have time to bake your face. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Mad for Matte Nude Mood palette. I really liked this one. It's super affordable, and I really liked this one because it's such neutral colors. I also really like the Maybelline the Nudes palette or the Blush Nudes palette if you want more of a pinky eye look. I'm just going to start out in the lightest shade. I usually do this to help to set any concealer I put on my lids. And honestly, for school, a really good option, especially like if you're in a rush or you just don't want to be like looking for all your different makeup brushes that you're going to use for your eyes. One thing that I really like to do is use one brush, and it's dual-ended, so you have this pointed pencil brush which you can use for lower lash line and inner corner and brow bone highlight, and then you have this one side that's for just eyeshadow, so you can use this for lid colors or blending colors in your crease. And I really like this and think that it is a super good option. So this one is, where is this from? I think this is from Crown Brushes. That's what it looks like. It's so faded. This is a really good option if you can find a dual-ended eyeshadow brush. If I find this one online, I will link it down below for you guys, or like a good dupe that I think would work well, I'll link it down below. What I'm going to do is go into this light brown color on an eyeshadow brush and blend this into my crease. I'm going to add these two darker shades in the middle, just kind of mixing them, and I'm just adding this on the outer corner of my eye and blending this in. I'm going to add this really deep brown along with this brown just a little bit and add that on the outer corner of my eye and really blend it in. I just really like to blend a bunch of nude brown shades on my outer corner before applying any other colors to my lids. And by the way, this e.l.f. palette is actually super nice. Like, it's blending really nicely. The colors are pretty pigmented and it's an affordable palette, so I think you really can't go wrong with this one. Add this nude, kind of, it has a little bit of a pink tone to it, and I'm just gonna add this to my lids. And now I'm using a pencil brush or the other end of your dual eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into one of those dark browns that we used on the crease, and I'm just going to drag this right below my lash line. Now before I add a highlighting color, because I'm going to use my highlighter that I'm using today on my inner corners later on, but I'm just going to take these two matte white shades, and I'm just going to add these onto my inner corners and my brow bone. You definitely don't have to wear liner to school, but personally I always do. I always wear black liner. I don't usually do a wing, but if you feel comfortable doing a wing every day, then go for it. Wing every day, you definitely have to have more time in the morning to do liner in general, but a wing will take, I think, a little bit longer. So I just like to use a pencil liner because for me that's quicker than liquid liner, and I also line my waterline, so I can use a pencil on my lids and my waterline, so that's why I like to do that. But you can definitely skip this step if you don't want to wear liner and just wear mascara instead. This pencil that I'm using today is from Maybelline. I'm just going to create a super thin line on my lids. I just do this to kind of help define my eyes. I think it kind of, I don't know, makes my eyes pop a little bit more by adding this liner. Curling your lashes is such an important step. It really makes your eyes like open up and makes you look more awake, which is again really important. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and show you guys kind of how I like to do that. So I usually just curl my lashes for a little bit on each eye. I'm going to use the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. I really have been liking this one. After I curl my lashes one time, I go back in with my eyelash curler. I curl one eye again, go in with my mascara, and apply my mascara, and this kind of will help your lashes to hold a curl a little bit better. Add this to my top and bottom lashes. I'm going back into the little Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm going to use this little kabuki brush. I'm just going to apply my contour without my hair, and then I go in with my beauty blender and tap it out just so that it doesn't look too harsh, because one thing you don't want ever, but you know, especially when you go to school, is like a line for contour. So, you know, really try to blend it out and make sure that everything looks seamless and like you have a natural glow, you know, and you were just tanning all summer, because, you know, if you're like me, you weren't. So the bronzer is going to be your best friend. Using the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade Medium Nude, and just lightly apply this because this will also help to add a little bit of color to your face and help to make you look a little bit more awake. Really awesome drugstore option that I am absolutely loving lately is this Covergirl TruBlend Super Stunner Pressed Highlighting Powder, and it's in the shade Pearl Crush, and I absolutely love this product so much lately. It's amazing. So I'm going to use a highlighting brush and just add some of this, and you don't need it that much because it's really pigmented. And I'm just going to like, can you see that? It's so amazing. And then I just tap this all out with the wider end of my beauty sponge. I'm going to use a smaller eyeshadow brush and go into this highlighter. I'm just going to add this to my inner corners as well as to my brow bone. Usually to school I don't wear like lipstick or a matte liquid lip. I usually wear a lip gloss. So today I'm using the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. I'm going to be using this one today because I don't know, for school I just feel like I really like a glossy lip, and I don't have to worry about my lip products coming off throughout the day. Like if a matte starts to come off, you don't want like to have a ring around your lips or anything like that. So with a gloss you just don't have to worry, and it's just easier to reapply throughout the day and things like that. So I prefer to use a lip gloss. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I hope this video is helpful, and you know, I think this would be a really great look for the first day of school, every day of school, whatever works for you. But you know, with back to school, just wear whatever makeup you feel the most comfortable with, and if that's no makeup, then that's cool too. And yeah, so this is just what I personally wear every day. It's not the quickest makeup routine, but it's what I like to wear, and so that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. And I still think that it looks natural for me, so I really like it, and I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that all the little tips I gave you guys were helpful. So if you guys liked this video and like back to school videos, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I will definitely list all the products that I used in today's video down below in the description box so that you guys can have them for later on if you want to go and get them. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button when you subscribe to our next video to turn on your post notifications so you're notified when I upload every single new video. I upload a new video every week, so be sure to go check out last week's video. Even on Instagram, make sure to turn on your post notifications so that you guys can see when I upload a new post. You guys can also find me on Instagram and Snapchat at Victoria Costanz and on Twitter at Vic Costanz, so make sure you go follow me on there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!